This is a story on how AI stole my job. This was when lockdown was first introduced. Remember, we all had to stay inside because of the virus that was floating around. Just before that happened, my phone broke. I was really sad about the lack of entertainment and the social connection. So I spent the next year and a half alone, researching everything about the rest of the phones on the market. In some weird way, I became really knowledgeable about the whole industry. Not just the phones, but the internal components, the specs, and most importantly, the phones that will lead to come out in the future. I would watch as this small group of people would accurately leak the next set of iPhones just before they would release. Nowadays, this information is mainstream on TikTok, but back then, most people I knew didn't know about this. So now, fast forward to 2022, I saw all these same people make YouTube videos about the information, and I wanted to give it a go. I was too scared to record the video, so I wrote a little article instead. It had a bunch of spelling mistakes, and it got hardly any views. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why I was consistent with it, but for some reason I was. After 3 months, I got my first 500 view article, then 1000, and then 2. Slowly but surely, I got thousands and thousands of views every month, and now I was eligible to start making money from my work. That wasn't the best part. Because I was growing so fast, I was offered to write for 2 large publications. This gave me more views and more attention to grow my portfolio, while making more money as well. I remember when I broke 100,000 all-time views, I thought I was going to become a millionaire the next few months, and I was dead set on this as well. Looking back, it's funny how wrong I was. The beginning of the end started when I took a break to focus on my exams. It was about 6 months. Every day was tough because I wanted to work so badly, but I just didn't have the time. But after I returned, I found a new obstacle in my way. The world had welcomed this new entity. It took the industry that I loved so much and transformed it into something irrecognizable. Most articles were now written by this machine. It had the ability of 1 million men, but it felt no fatigue. My views were a shell of their former self, and I went from earning pounds to pennies overnight. But the thing that hurt the most, that I wasn't even angry by it. In fact, I respected it. No, the thing that I was really ashamed of was myself. Other writers had prepared for this. They built social connections with their audience, so people would consume their content for this parasocial relationship that they built, as well as the information. I never got around to doing this. I was so focused on getting money that I never focused on building any loyal readers. These same people who used to read my articles get their information from AI summaries. I was only focused on making money at that point, so I never saw a reason to build a personal relationship with my audience. If you're asking why I didn't use AI in my work, the truth is I did. I tried embracing the dark side, but my work ended up lacking any authenticity. The best way I can describe it is that before, my work was doing well because it was unique, plus the topic was kind of niche. I was passionate about it. But now my content was generic and flat, just like everyone else's. The barrier to entry had decreased because of AI. There was thousands of new competitors. We were all using the same AI to write the same stale slop. I was now producing content from a needy point of view, and my work reflected that. This is how AI stole my job. I fell into a deep pit of despair. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but in my mind, it felt like the walls were beginning to close. I lost years worth of progress in just a matter of months. If you're in a similar position, I understand. AI is a double-edged sword that can both help and harm you at the same time. You just have to learn how to navigate it. But if I'm being honest, unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to do that just yet. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to learn how I did everything I did with the effects and the way I shot everything, then just click the link below and I'll teach you everything I know how to do.